So this week I invite you, connect with your Ubuntu, reflect on how can you live more Ubuntu in your life. Hi there and welcome to another episode of Edu Talks. If you haven't done yet, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe it, and also in my Instagram account, follow me and share it with your friends. This is my weekly content where I share my experiences, my thoughts, my learnings. Today's episode is dedicated to Ubuntu. Yes, it's here. Look. I've known this word since 2003, 2004, something like that. I saw this word, an African word, in a movie called In My Country. And since then, since I saw it for the first time, I heard it, it was a calling to me. I said, this is it. This is what the world needs. And since then, therefore more than 15 years ago, I've been trying and not trying, but committed, as I told in my last episode. I'm committed in living a life inspired by Ubuntu. So if you haven't ever had the chance to read about it or know about this word, this episode is dedicated to share with you some of my learnings throughout these years. So Ubuntu is the sum of two words. Ubu, which means to become, and tu, a person. So it's the journey to become a person through the relationship with other persons. I am because you are. And this is a profound and deep knowledge and deep understanding of interdependence in my view. So that's why I've been the last 15 years experimenting in a journey of living Ubuntu. Now, if you Google it, there's a lot of Ubuntus in the world. A lot of things going on with the name Ubuntu. And something that I think we need to take care is to look at what Ubuntu really means and the work that has been done by IPAV, an organization from Portugal, an NGO that developed a methodology to teach, to invite people to live in a Ubuntu way, to lead as Ubuntu. I have the honor to be part of this organization for some years now. In the methodology, we define Ubuntu with three principles. Number one, ethics of care, the capacity to take care of me as an individual, take care of the community, take care of the planet. It's a journey of taking care in different dimensions. Second principle talks about building bridges. So in a world where we have the polarities, the opposites, us against the others, the invitation of Ubuntu is to build bridges. In the end, or in the beginning, we are all humans. We are part of the same human family, and we need to start from there. Yes, we have some differences. Yes, we think differently. But this doesn't mean that one is better than the other and one must prevail on top of the other. Building bridges is definitely a so important principle, and even so nowadays. Third principle talks about servant leadership. It's the process of leading, taking care of you and the community and the planet. To serve the common good. So these three principles are so important. Also, there is a manifesto in the Ubuntu Leaders Academy website. I invite you to take a look at it because in all these years, we've seen Ubuntu being used in not a such connected way with the origin of this word. Our leader in Ubuntu Global Network is John Volmink, a professor from South Africa, who is a big inspiration for us. So I invite you to take a look at it, come with us in this movement. How? Take a look at the website of Ubuntu Leaders Academy. I have the privilege of leading it in Latin America, but there is movements across the world, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, So I invite you to take a look at it, connect, send messages, and let's live Ubuntu. The world needs it. And that is such an inspiration. In the first episode, I talked about care. Ubuntu is definitely a big care. For example, connecting, relationships, evolve are cares that, in essence, Ubuntu is a word that summarizes everything. And if you want to be part of this movement, connect with me, connect with everyone in the Ubuntu Global Network, and let's do it. See you.